There. Let's see if I'm live yet. I think I should be. Oh, yes, I am. Alright then. Looks like we're live. Good morning, stars. It's your boy Lava Turned. As you all know already, it's not morning, but I'll say it anyway. And welcome back to another stream. And as you probably know, since I mentioned it yesterday in yesterday's stream, we'll be continuing our little action figure project where I've been turning myself into an action figure. This is all the line art we did yesterday, and I'm really happy with it. And we're going to be adding a little bit to the line art, but mainly what we're going to be doing today is, of course, finalizing the rendering and color it up fully. And yeah, this ought to be fun. I also did just upload a brand new video, so if you haven't checked that out, you can always check that out later, or check it out now if you want to. But I turned Devil May Cry into Pokemon, which is very fun. I think I've been teasing that like slightly every so often. I called this thing Devil Sword Lava yesterday, and I did upload that animatic where I turned the dance scene from the Netflix anime into, a thing. It's fun. It's a video I've been working on for a bit, but yeah. Um, Literally just read the Discord notification saying it 1 hour you'd be live. Dang. Hello, Jodam. Nice to see you here. Hope you can stay. But yeah, we're live. And it's a double whammy today. I just uploaded and I'm live, so that is fun. How long has it been since that happened? I don't think that's ever happened, actually. But, yeah, okay. One thing I did want to add, this is something Gibster pointed out to me, is that... Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Is that this is something I messed up. SH Figure Arts has, like, an extra bit of articulation right here. Hold on, let me center this. Oh. Is that... Yeah, that's centered. Right here. Wait, no, not like that. Here. They have an extra point of articulation there, which is something I missed. Yeah, thanks to Gibster for pointing that out. I would have forgotten to do this otherwise. Like, it's very odd how much articulation SH Figure Arts has, but yeah, that's the one I missed out on, but we have it now, so it should be fine. Should be very fine, very nice and dandy. And we can get to rendering now. Alright then. The thing is, the original plan was to have a final fourth, thingy-majig here, but I could not come up with one. I know the one that many people suggested, I got a reference for it, is this hook that I used to have on my original character design. Also, yeah, I did say my slippers were pink before. I lied. They used to be blue. I completely forgot. But I have since then reconsidered adding this because it's just like there's no point of adding it, and also there isn't really space. It's like gonna be this long, and we kind of already have a major prop in this sword, so I didn't want to double down on anything. I feel like that's a bit of a you know odd thing that we should avoid. So instead, we're just gonna leave that place open for now. We'll see if we do something in the future while rendering, but we will begin rendering now, though. And for that, let us not wait any longer and jump right in. Of course, I'll be keeping an eye on chat, so if you want to leave me some messages, I'll be reading them. Because the rendering portion is usually easier, but not that easy. It still takes a while to do. but it's definitely the most fun part. That's for sure. Because I like to render myself, not myself, but just render. Um, yeah, all right. I'm gonna give the eye red. One thing I'm gonna do while rendering is, not keep the symmetry feature on, so that when I'm shading, especially, it's gonna look asymmetrical, which is gonna be a neat addition to the whole thing. Adds a lot to the whole thing. It's very fun. Yeah, there you go. All right. Is the hair? Yeah, the hair is the same. I don't know why I keep picking them separately. They are literally the same color. So, all right. The pant is also the same color, but wait, no. Is it not? It's not. It's not. Yeah, it's slightly different. I think same with the hair, which is very random, but it is slightly different. So I'm gonna keep it slightly different. There you go. We're gonna take this shade. Point. There you go. Yeah, there is the full colors, the base colors. We're gonna start rendering slowly now. Um, should we change some of the colors because is it just me? It's kind of looking a bit too basic. Maybe, maybe, maybe like change the jeans. It's not a jeans. It's like a little weird in between thing. I think this color, while it's different from the actual design, nah. I think I'll stick to the classic. I think this is not too bad. Not bad at all. We could add this. No, that just makes it look weird. You know what? I'll keep it. I'll keep it the way it is. Maybe the color is more saturated as a whole, give it classicy look. I could, but the thing with SH Figure Arts is that they tend to keep it more or less accurate to the original colors. And again, I keep the base colors usually like this because I'm going to shade in a bunch of highlights later on. Especially given it's supposed to be plastic, it's going to have more highlights everywhere. Make it look plasticky. But if we were to give it more saturation, let me see, what would that look like? Ugh. No. Wrong one. Ugh. Okay, saturate that. Yeah, that just ends up looking like a bootleg. Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna stick to the basic one for that. Yeah. Mm. Oh, hello, Gibster. You have indeed made your grand appearance. Speaking of which, you do have a head here. We'll be doing that in a bit. Okay, the other base colors that I need are this one. I'm gonna be actually changing the gray to this. Um, for that. Bam, bam, bam. And the tassel also has it. From here. I'm gonna be taking this gray now. This is the main change that I wanted to do. There you go. Alright. We'll be doing the brush color changes later. Just to make sure, I don't change the textures where they don't need to be changed or anything. Whoops. Alright. Oh, wait. This is a different gray. Alright. Now we'll be taking this goldish. Make it a little golder, I guess. Yeah, alright, that's cool. Now the eye. The eye is an issue, but I think I can find a way. I'll make it blue. For now, anyway. We can change that later if we want to. I think that looks cool. I think that looks very cool. Um, now we move the props. The props, I can just turn this off. Oops. Oh my god, the Chad face. I keep forgetting that I made this yesterday, but yeah, the Chad face is hilarious. Okay, so Gibster's character has a little yellower tone on his face, and it's gonna be fully Gibster, so you know. Is it that yellow, or am I just? Wait, hold on. He's in chat. Let me go check his channel real quick. No, it's a bit darker. I've made it too light. I should have gotten myself a Gibster reference, but I didn't. I'm an idiot. It's too late for that. Um, but yeah, more or less it'll be fine. The green. Now it's Lloyd. There's a Lloyd face. And oop, there we go. Okay, wait. There we go. All right. We're gonna do the glovey hands. Glovely hands, I guess. I don't know why I said that, but sure. Ugh. That was weird. No, imagine this. Holy crap. That looks so cursed. Skin colored gloves. Insane. It's quite yellow orange, yeah. Chad face could be overshaded, lol. Oh, yeah, definitely. In terms of redesigning, though, I'm gonna change his face skin color a little bit. Yeah, fair enough. But I'll be keeping the classic look for this because, again, I don't know how you're gonna change it, so. And I have no way to tell. Alright, my notebook is very black. My phone is also black, actually. I'm gonna make the band-aids colored. I'm gonna make it a blue band-aid. And a red charm, maybe. You know, all the colors. The fire I do have the reference for right here. So we're gonna be taking this. There you go. Alright. In fact, I'm gonna make this the same color. The bookmark and the blues. Now that's just weird. Let me just keep it white. Yeah, Mr. White. Invert check. All is looking good. Except this, actually. Invert it right back. And there we go. We have the base colors done. Now we're going to move on to the shading. Like white face, red eyes, and the mask color would be Z color scheme. Wait. I honestly thought you would do Z adapted version. Oh, no. Now, it's literally Gibster's head, you know? It's like fully your head. I didn't want to, you know, change that or in any way. I think it's funnier if it's like a drastically different face. So yeah. All right, now we get into the rendering. Let's take it. We're gonna actually make things a little darker when it comes to the shading here and there. Maybe a little more vibrant too. The one thing that I've improved during my break is my rendering style, and I am really proud of how I render nowadays compared to how I used to before. Like it's it's rare to say, or I guess it's rare to see your own art and clearly see an improvement. Like I myself think that I did a good job with my improvement. But who knows, maybe you guys like my older art style, who knows? But yeah, I personally like it, my new one as it is. I like the way it has improved over time. Alright. Wait, I wonder how I would do it for Gipster, to be honest. It would be harder to choose as a faceplate swap, so for him it would just be a head swap. Alright. Hate that you had to learn it this way, Gipster, but you are a part of lava. What? I mean, hey, hold on, don't say that. Calling to him like the Green Goblin mask. Yeah, that's funny, but word that differently, Gipster. That sounds extremely sus. I have concepts of what Jodam would look like as a doll, but maybe I should revisit that. Yeah, you should. I mean, this is kind of like I've seen this trend kind of happening here and there. I definitely have always wanted to make myself as a doll, or like not a doll, but like an action figure. I'm kind of doing my own thing, but yeah, if you want to do that, I think now is the perfect time because people will actually see it. I guess in a way, like yeah, it's also a fun thing. One of the more fun trends that has come out. Wait, why is there a red speck here? When did that happen? Hold on. In what layer even is that? It's not on that layer. Is it on this layer? No. It's on this layer. No. Oh, okay, that's interesting. It's just there, I guess. Sure. It's in this layer, so it doesn't matter. That's so weird. Why is that there? You know what? I'm gonna get rid of it because it's gonna cringe me every time I see it. Um, yeah, that was weird. Alright. Okay, so I did lie. I'm gonna keep a little bit of the symmetry on because sometimes symmetry is good, but other times I'm gonna be changing it up here and there. Like here. Turn it off here. I'm gonna do it like this. I did? Yeah, okay. The layer is fine. I don't know why I thought I was on the wrong layer, but oh well. Looks like I'm not, so that's fine. Anyway, as I always ask on streams, how have your days been? I'd love to know. That's not. Oh, wait. I don't know where it would be now, but I once concepted Jodam as a Fortnite skin. Oh, I did too. I have one. I think. Okay, no, not gonna say where it is, but it is online technically. But yeah, there is in fact a Z Fortnite skin out there. You gotta stop questioning when the specs appear. They just happen. All right, like skin pickaxe back then. Yeah, I think I just did my skin, not like anything else. Canon event. Well, Avatar and Light Disc fans cancelled. Said that. Wait, why did I lie to my fans? Miserable since Thunderbolts. I can't live without it. Oh dang, Thunderbolts that good, huh? Also, I don't know. Like, did I say something? I don't know. Why did I lie to my fans? Who knows? Maybe I just said something right now and they fully zoned out and forgot already. Because that happens, and that's fun. It's not fun. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. Fair enough. This is twice that I've commented on something you said and then immediately forgot after. Yeah. Oh yeah, the DMC thing that you mentioned. Yeah, I did go back in the video. I think I know what you're talking about because I said like the tip at some point. Which, by the way, before again you cancel me, I was talking about a tip of a sword. It's very normal. Nothing suspicious. Get your minds out of the gutter, guys. Um, But yeah, that's what you were talking about, and I did see that. Right, that's enough symmetry. False symmetry. False symmetry when false symmetry when true asymmetry shows up. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. You gotta get better memory, pal. I'm the one to talk. So, Your Honor, I was talking about his sword. Yes, I was talking about his sword. His metal sword. Regular sword. Alright. Is that looking too dark? No, I think it looks fine. Yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, it looks fine. Those lines don't match up. Hold on. Oh, let's rig the door technician this. Neither does this. Neither does this. I fully replaced every single, letter there. I said neither does this. What? That makes no sense at all. I meant to say neither does this, but I guess it's that now. Put that in the code book, guys. Anyway, false symmetry fans when not true balance walks in. Yeah. I've been like extra forgetful today and like a little extra tired, I guess. I did record a bunch today. Recorded something very fun. Y'all will see soon enough. Hopefully, if I can get it out. Um, it's a little hard on stuff like this. And it's just fun, honestly. I've been having fun again, which is very nice. And I think taking breaks is definitely worth it. But, yeah. Alright, so, uh, how do I do this? Weird audio. Alright. Z, do you think you could check Discord real quick? I haven't sent anything. I'm asking before I do because I need opinions on. Ooh, Panatis. I don't think I can. I'll. Wait. Record videos. I want to, but both don't have videos to record right now, and I'm slightly under the weather. Alright, hold on. Let me pause the stream real quick. I think I can actually check out Discord. Never mind. That was not working at all. It's probably best not to do that. I don't want to accidentally break my stream again. Like, I mean, it usually breaks anyways, so I don't want to, you know, uh, I don't want to give leeway for that. So I'm sorry, Gibster. I don't think I can check Discord right now. I will check it after the stream. So yeah, if you don't want to send me something, you can send me. I'll check it out. Boom, and we're gonna. All right. Pick one. What do you mean pick one? Videos are going. Yeah. Also, yeah, Jodam, I did see that. Do get well. Um, you know, like you don't. I mean, no one's forcing you to record or anything, obviously, but you know, health is more important. Remember. And that's why I canceled stream last week. I was under the weather too, kind of. Not really, but you know. It's like it's different. It's not that I was under the weather, it's my voice was just gone, so technically yes, but also technically untrue. Alright. Oh, oh. And we're gonna wait, whoops. I'm doing that. Layer is correct, alright, thank God. The layer was wrong there. I would have crashed out, but alright, there we go. That's looking nice. Yeah, that is looking nice. Alright. We're gonna do this thingy for more depth. The worst of it was earlier this week. It's just kind of bad sounding cough. The Chainsaw Man short this week, you can kind of hear it. Ooh. Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of Chainsaw Man, the funniest story is that it's like one of the few new gen, big guys that people talk about all the time, and it looks great and all, but it's the one anime that I've yet to watch and is not currently in my watch list, nor is it in my manga read list. But the funniest thing is, I keep going to conventions and events and anime events, and they usually give out like freebies, and I always get Chainsaw Man freebies to the point where I have more Chainsaw Man freebies and merchandise than I want, and I have them up anyway, even though I've yet to watch the show, which is very funny. I'm actually like I have a huge Chainsaw Man. What is it, like a poster, and that one's an official poster too, so that's great. But I think I'm gonna take it down because I want to stick. I want to stick a Tame Impala poster there instead, because, and I don't have space for anything else, so I'll have to take it down. I think, but it's just hilarious. It's like a bit at this point where like I keep getting random Chainsaw Man memorabilia or items, even if I don't want any. But yeah. Um, Also, I just realized his ears are different shape to one another. That's fun. I'm not gonna change it because I'm too lazy. Um, the sign. Watch it. Yeah, sounds hype actually. Let me know if I can help absorb you into the Unhinged series. Yeah. Not at the moment. Like I have a bunch going on my watch list, obviously. Like currently, I'm watching Vigilantes, and I'm watching To Be Hero X. Those are the ones that I'm watching right now. I recently did finish, as I mentioned in today's video that I released a while back. I did recently finish Chainsaw Man. Wait, no, wait, what? No, that's the one I didn't finish or touch. I meant to say, it also has devils. Devil May Cry. It's Chainsaw Man, but gaming. Um, but yeah, Devil May Cry. That's the one that I finished recently. Not Chainsaw Man. Why did I say Chainsaw Man? Again, mine's been goofing recently. I don't know why. That's not how legs should be shaded. Why am I shading it like this? That's just weird. Yeah, I'll have to stick to that, I think. Oh, wait, why am I doing this? I can just take it from here and put it right here. Alright. Ooh, you have. I would love to know the names. Although I guess one of them could probably still be vigilantes. What the hell? The wrong color was picked, I think. And there we go. Boom. Hello to you too, car. That's outside for some reason. Alright. I really do need a way to figure out how to add music to these streams because I realize I do have a bunch of, silences a lot of the time. But again, like if I had some chill music going on in the background, that wouldn't be much of an issue. But we'll see. Like I've tried to add music, but it just doesn't work, which is always annoying. It's just like my only option is playing it loud, which is not something I can do because, it's nighttime. I want to play music loud. Neighbors are gonna wake up. I mean, they're kind of awake anyway, but it's just not ideal. It's not ideal. That's all. Oh yeah, do that. All right. Turn this off. Let's read chat one more time. It's to be Hero X. Okay, yeah. Oh, look at that sad devil over there. They think that devil may cry. Say that again. Yep. And I won't say that the other one because it'll reveal him hopeless romantic. Wait a minute. Join VC and use the bot. No, I can't. Like, it's still playing it out loud because, like, I'm not using a mic. I'm using my phone microphone. I have. That's my secret, Cap. I don't have a mic. Never have I used a mic. But yeah, no. That's why I can't do it, unfortunately. But also, and I won't say the other one because it'll reveal I'm a hopeless romantic. Honestly, reveal it. It's fine. You don't have to hide that. I'm one too. Like I literally, I didn't binge it, but I did watch Dangers of My Heart while it was coming out. Still recommend it. 10 out of 10. I'm a huge rom-com junkie, and like specifically slice of life junkie. I love watching those stuff. I think I'm gonna watch Horimiya actually because that's been coming in my feed recently. I might just start watching it tomorrow or today after stream. We'll see. But yeah, that kind of stuff doesn't phase me. I do realize I can put the wait. Oh, best if I do that. Do you have like earbud? Yeah, I do have earbuds, but I'm not using them right now. No. Um, and that mic has very bad mic quality, so no. I've considered Dangerous with My Heart. Don't consider it. Watch it and then read the manga like I am doing. It releases monthly. The manga's great. It's very fun. It's a little sus at points, but you can ignore that. But that's like my only gripe, I think. But it is fun. Like uh, it's releasing weekly. Like I said, it's not releasing weekly. It's like releasing monthly. I'm pretty sure the manga. So yeah, what I do is just, and the good thing is that manga is completely online. It's not like you have to go and this shading's looking weird. Hold on. It's not like you have to buy it or anything. You're not forced to buy it or anything at all. You can just watch it. You can just, I think it's just bokuyaba.com or something. You can just get the whole manga there. Shameless plug. Not really, but The more the manga continues, I feel like it's a little unlikelier every time that it's ever going to be adapted into a season 3. But I think there's a chance. I mean, the first two seasons were huge hits, pretty much. Didn't it at one point like break One Piece's records for some reason? I believe I remember that. Like when it comes to the anime, not the manga, but I think at some point it fully like broke like something. It broke something, some kind of record. Might have crashed Crunchyroll or something, but Crunchyroll does have notoriously bad, servers. Not that I use it or anything. Never used it in my life, but yeah. Um, Oh, via peer pressure, I have started reading a certain indie manga called Dragon Ball. Ooh, never heard of that one. In case anybody else has heard of it. What is it about? Is it about, like, Dragon Balls? Like, what do they do with them? I don't know. Sounds interesting. But no, in all seriousness, yes, Dragon Ball is peak. Um, alright. Wait, yeah, there we go. Um, Which anime? And I recently finished reading Chico. Oh yeah, Chico. I did start watching that, but I didn't actually get to finish all of them. But yeah, thanks to obviously what's her name? Jaden. Jaden was the one who made the video on Chico. So that really got me invested. I'm considering on fully watching it. They're very short, so it's like very easy to get into. And my biggest takeaway, Rocco and Shisa. I don't know that one. That's not something I know. Dragon Balls. That's from the pirate show. Yes. Didn't know the revolutionaries were freaks like that. The will of D just got very interesting. All right, is that the? Wait, no, I have to do his eyes. Who am I kidding? The best part, of course, it's the eyes, right? Alright, yeah, that works. I'm gonna take this dark one, put it here. Also, the upcoming videos that I have in the works are finally not this as Pokemon videos, so that's huge. But they are interesting in their own right. I can't wait for some specific ones. Y'all shall see. Especially the one that I'm trying to get up next week. Which, by the way, if you don't know, next week, on Friday, is actually my channel's 5th anniversary, which is huge. But, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get something up on that day. I have a video, but I don't know how fast I can edit it. It depends on that. But yeah, it's a huge milestone coming up. Cannot wait. Absolutely cannot wait. Imagine though, the Will of D has been hyped for decades, and it's just a D-ness joke. Sort of a classical D joke here. I can't make an original joke on the topic. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, but what do you all think the Will of D actually stands for? My favorite theory is that it fills the same message as the Alabasta X tattoo. I don't know. You know what? I want to be surprised because I know for a fact whatever I think of is not what Oda has in mind because he's just built different like that, you know? So honestly, I like being surprised by that man, so I'll just keep it to that. I actually have to catch up on like, you know, One Piece. It's been too long. I have missed out a lot. I need to catch up like a lot, a lot. I think I've in did I like I missed out a lot. Yeah, no, I have to check how far they've gone along. I can't even remember what was the last chapter I read. I'll have to sift through the archives and see what I read last. It's been too long. A man has been deprived from One Piece for too long in Lego City. Now he's dying of deprivation. Really depends on when I have the time to catch up, but I don't know. I'm gonna try and make time soon. Where are you, NLP? Oh, I fully caught up. I think, like, I'm pretty sure I caught up till, Egghead Island, from what I remember. But I don't remember finishing Egghead Island. So I definitely didn't finish that. I went far. But then, I know they've, like, gone to... Where are they now again? Like, they're with the giants and stuff. That's the stuff that I've not gone to yet. Have they ever specified that the people with the middle name D are related? I'm gonna have to get character rendering lessons from you because this is awesome. Oh yeah, thank you. It's just yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure they have mentioned that the D's are related. Yeah, Elbaf. Yeah, no, I have not yet gotten to Elbaf. That's the place that I've yet to get to. I've not read anything from Elbaf. I know Loki's in it for some reason, but that's it. Um, like I'm fully not caught up with Elbaf. Alright, that face looks incredible. You see the internet breaking thing with Loki though? No, that I have not seen. Did One Piece break the internet again? Did you break the internet again, Oda? Classic Oda. Alright. Right after Egghead, yeah. My friend who's in WCI got spoiled on Loki back in the Dressrosa lol. Was this not a trend to do with AI? Oh yeah, it was. But we don't like AI here, so I'm gonna destroy it. Also, hi Sneaky. Um, I'm gonna simultaneously whip and nene on that AI because AI is bad, guys. I'd much rather just do it on your own. Oh my God, Mr. White, this is art. You're an artist. Actually, Jesse, it's just basic ibis paint. That was one of the worst Heimerdinger. No, uh, Heisenberg. Heimerdinger. Wait, no, Heisenberg impressions. Yeah, that was one of the worst Heisenberg impressions. But we'll run with it. Oh, well, good correction. AI is bad most of the time. Hmm. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Hmm? What do you mean by that? All right. So Oda introduced Loki in chapter 1130. Yeah, Loki's variant number in the MCU show is. Oh, really? That's insane. Wow, that is incredible. Started reading in January and went from Alabasta to Zoe in April. Dang. Okay. General. True. Uh, yeah, I think I just fully binged it in actually like 17 days, like most people calculate. I think it was more than 17 days, but like barely. But yeah. And he wants a break or something? Yeah. No, there are no breaks in Bossing Say. There are no breaks in Bossing Say. Oh, whoa. When did that happen? Whoopsie. It is, symmetrical, yes? Barely, kinda. Oh, whoops. Honestly, in a good way. It's barely symmetrical in a good way, which is something I never thought I'd say. Something that I already have. Why am I singing that? Um, what if you do run to run and the music is right? She might let you stay, but just for a night. I don't know why I'm singing that, seriously. I need to stop. Um, Stop. Get some help. But yeah. That's too small. You know what? I'm not gonna shade there. Never mind. I refuse. Anyway, now he wants a break or something. Yeah, okay. There's no war in Bossing Say. Nope. Mm-mm. Lava, have you considered streaming on Instagram or TikTok? Uh, well, unlike you guys, TikTok is actually, it is actually, in fact, banned in India. So, yeah, no. TikTok is not an option. And also, I'm just not a social guy. I'm not on Instagram either. So, no, I'll stick to YouTube. Isn't that good for vertical? I know it's not that good for vertical, but, you know, like, do I care? No. And I know how to fix your music problem. Oh, you do now, do you? Do tell. Do tell, because I'd love to disprove you. Wait, chat disappeared. Hold on. All right, there we go. Honestly, smart move on India's part. It is. It really is. I mean, I'm not gonna, I'm not the kind type of guy to glaze political parties or anything, but I will say, TikTok doesn't need to be, not banned in India, and we've gotten used to no TikTok, and it's very fine. TikTok is a plague. Anyway, I know how to fix your problem. Doesn't elaborate. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. No, I've got a great idea. Okay. Oh, I did not know you were Indian. Oh no, no, I definitely am. Like I've said that before, but that's why I'm making Mahogany. But yeah, we get some acapella if you know what I mean. You're the jukebox and give us live performances. All right. I need the lyrics though because I'm just gonna be mumbling half the time. What sort of doom scrolling is a problem? Yes, yes. Doom scrolling is a problem. That's why I've gotten rid of. I've purged my social media addiction like completely. It's like it's not worth it at the end of the day, right? Like you can spend that time doing a bunch of more creative stuff. It's just not worth it. So why even bother? That's my mentality. Yep, that works. Give him some ears. Well, he has ears. Just add to them, I guess. Um. All right, we're gonna go do this. Ugh. Okay, that was weird. Let's just stick to this. What happens if I input color this? Alright, that's fine. What am I missing? Yep, the insides. His guts. Guts from Berserk? Holy shit. Oh, that's too light. We're gonna go even higher. Can we get much higher? So high. Alright, there we go. And one here. I do realize this is like kinda. Uh, there we go. Alright. But that doesn't matter. Well, we have the base body rendered. That looks pretty good. At least I do think so. Let me know if you don't. But anyway, um, alright. Lava, is that Gibbs face? It is indeed Gibbs face. Lava, play attention by Charles Puth. I mean Charlie Puth. Again, not a fan of his work, so I don't know anything about the lyrics on the faceplate. Should be more triangular. Not a Dorito. Oh yeah, yeah. You're the guy who keeps calling him a Dorito. Lava, please play Despacito. No. I can't speak Spanish. It is Spanish, right? I didn't just culture appropriate or anything. Despacito is Spanish. Yeah. How to purge my cheese addiction? Stop watching Mr. Cheeseman, the YouTuber. You'll be fine. Uh, Alright. So, now we move on to the other accessories. Or do we actually? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna render the fire first. The fire. Fire. Fireball. Um, why did I say that like the wizard from Clash of Clans? Anyway, fireball. Fire. Alright, yeah. We're gonna duplicate this. Again, duplicate mentioned, unfortunately. We're gonna filter this. Change the drawing color to, actually, what am I doing? Why am I doing like that? I can just pick color from here. We're gonna not do this. We're gonna magic wand, magic mirror on the wall. Who's the coolest of them all? I was gonna say something very brain rot, so I just stopped myself. Because alas, even if you stop doom scrolling, it's hard to escape brain rot. Like, what the heck is Italian brain rot? I mean, like, what even am I looking at? Uh, this is something else. Dogs got in a fight. That's great. Um, yeah, we got the fire. All right. All right, right. Um, sorry. Some of the words are in Spanish. No, no, no. I'm pretty sure Despacito has a Spanish version. That's the one that I like watching more. Yeah, but I got a clip of Santi's. Oh, who's Santi? Wait, Despacito is Malaysian actually. Oh, dang. Fair enough. So, okay. It's got a bunch of Spanglish, but yeah. Yo, all the words are Spanish. Wait, Lava, did you watch? I believe you mean a Minecraft movie, and yes, I did. La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yes. I'm not gonna do another cover. I've already done one. Uh, Wizards in D&D when they face a problem. Yep. Wizards when the slightest inconvenience befalls them. The mirror said me. The mirror? The what? Yeah, that's also why I'm. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Okay. I guess Gipster is the coolest. Yeah, that's also why I'm still semi doom scroll. I don't freaking know. Charlie's obsessed with it? Oh no. Gotta keep up to date. Santi is a Spanish guy that goes, oh, fair enough. Why is Charlie charbonculus? Why is he so brain rot? Like, why? I would like to know. He's a little too brain rot. Also, I do. Um, it's a bit of an issue. Hold on. I need to select opacity for this because otherwise, wait, did that work? No, that did work. Okay, that's just weird. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that's better. Okay, that's better. For some reason, if you select it, it doesn't select the opacity, which is insane. um, yeah. Okay, we're gonna. Mm, how do I do this? You know what? We'll leave it till later. For now. For now, we're just gonna do the base rendering. Now we get to do the cool stuff with this thing. The sword. I'm starting to think we might not even get... You know what? Let's speed this up. I don't want to save this, rendering for another stream. I want to stream some other art in the future and not be stuck doing this thing all the time. We're gonna speed up, which probably means I'll miss some stuff in chat, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Oh, whoops. A small price to pay for salvation. Also, it is... Okay, no, technically it's not May the 4th anymore, but I guess extremely late May the 4th to everyone. May the 4th be with you. But yeah, it's not May the 4th anymore. Unfortunately. It is, in fact, at least in my time zone, May the 5th. Wait, not May the 5th. Revenge of the 5th, as we call it. So, yeah. I do need to catch up on Andor. That's the one thing I need to catch up on. Like, I've been, not watching it because I loved Andor Season 1. And I know as soon as they announce a Season 2, they somehow find a way to fumble things. So I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna wait. See how they deal with it. And if I hear, like, a single piece of Yeah, like single person say like, "Oh, Andor season 2 is bad." I'm not gonna watch it because I don't want to ruin my experience of season 1 because it was so peak. Rendering takes surprisingly long in my new art style, but I'm not complaining because the end result is always very fun to me. All right, let's catch up the chat real quick. Oh, I missed a bunch. Okay. What was Italian AI? I don't know. Me and Aurora had to yell at him for it. Aurora? Oh, do you mean Boreal? Yeah. Dang. Okay. It's funny. I'm still not used to people's first names, I guess. But yeah. I'm very appalled with the fact that Charlie and those who joined him defend it. This was on the Voyard server, by the way. Oh, dang. The project made to benefit Fakimon artists after you know what? Yeah. So I don't know. There was a big project for school stuff due today. Started months ago. I finished earlier this week, but I see all my friends panicking about their last seconds now. Dang. Oh, but since you are planning to see Thunderbolt, wait, I didn't say I was planning to see Thunderbolts. Where did you get that? Want me to recap? No, or someone else. Oh, okay, fair enough. Someone in the Voyard server, I guess. Oh, dang, that looks cool. That looks so cool. All right, speed up, speed up. Yeah, yeah. I need to speed up. I don't want to save this again for another stream, like I mentioned. Um, oh, my hand hurts. Hold on. No, I must speed up. I must speed up. All right. All right. No, this needs to go here. Oh yeah, speaking like since I'm doing this specific shade, did you all see that apparently in air quotes they found a new color, and it's just cyan. Like it's just slightly non-digital cyan, I guess. It's very funny that after all this time, it was just cyan. Said you weren't. It's either Superman or oh, since I am not. Oh, you said aren't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought you said since I am planning to watch. Yeah, no, I'm not planning to watch it, but you can recap it if you want. I'm not fully sure what happens, so yeah. I've yet to see anyone do a deep dive or anything. You can fully recap it. I'd love to read that. But again, probably not here because, there might be people here who don't want spoilers. Or, people watching the VOD who don't want spoilers. So, Oh, the only main thing that I think I would like to know, that you can type in chat whether you want or not. Does Taskmaster die? Please tell me. Like, at this point, like it's pretty obvious that that character is supposed to die. But does that character die? Because it'd be very funny if they do. Oh wow, that sword looks incredible. I like for the figure, it's more toy-like, and then we have this thing, which is very much just a real lava sword. It's like glowing and everything, which is great. I don't care. It's cool. Oh, oh no, it's cool. Yeah, alright, cool. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'll do it in Discord. In the first 20 minutes, dang. Okay. Also, hi, Purple. Nice to see you finally made it. Um, yeah, Taskmaster was like the most dead character in fiction in every single trailer. Like, I don't know how they managed to foreshadow this, but they did, and it's just hilarious just watching that. And like, thank God it was just Taskmaster. Like, okay, maybe there is another character death, I don't know. But uh like either way, I'm glad Taskmaster is one of them, because who cared about that version of Taskmaster? Like, literally. I hope someday we can actually get a good Taskmaster adaptation as, the Spider-Man villain, and not whatever dollar store Taskmaster we've been getting in everything over, every adaptation of him. Is just annoying, to say the least. Oh, yeah, I missed this. And bam, and bam. Now that is a sword. Damn. I love that sword. Oh, hell yeah. That is a certified LT classic. While I'm at it, I'm gonna improve the fire because I can. Oop. That's more consistent with the current art style, which is nice. Alright, now to do the alternate heads. Let's do this. Speed run. Shad face first. Why is it on 7? Still can't believe you guys got me convinced to do... Like, you guys convinced me to do a Chad face. I can't believe this. Oh my god. Ugh. This is fucking hilarious. Anyway. Um, there we go. And do we do the extra detailed shading? Ooh. Yeah, okay. Oh god. Every time it keeps getting worse. Alright. Oh god, that is cursed. Israel music goes hard, indeed. Just got up. Yeah, there is another character death. Oh, wait. Just caught up. There is another character death. Oh, okay, there is. Okay. Me and everyone else in the room, if anyone hurts Bob. Okay, fair enough. Uh, I am very glad that we finally got a Bob Sentry adaptation. Because, like, I've been a Sentry fan for the longest time. Like, when it comes to classic Marvel, Sentry's like one of my... Oh, no, I'm not keeping that. Hell no. When it comes to, like, Marvel Comics itself, Sentry's one of my top favorite characters from the comics. Like, next to, obviously, Spider-Man, because he's the GOAT. But Sentry's very iconic to me. In a weird way, for some reason. But yeah, I'm very glad we finally got Sentry in the big screen. And, yeah. I've been hearing, the actor, I think his name is Louis Pullman. He did a great job, so, yeah. That's, like, the one thing that I am looking forward to, see whenever I get to see Thunderbolts, when it, like, releases digitally. Obviously, I'll see it then, so I can't wait for that. Alright. Just caught up. Yeah, oh wait. Wizards when they stub their toe. What? They do what? Also, no, I'm not drawing with a stylus like a duck. Also, nice to see you. I'm drawing with my fingers. Because finger better. Stylus are for the weak. No, I mean, I don't mean to say that, obviously. Like, if you want to use stylus, you can. But I have a bit where you know, I'll always be glazing drawing with fingers over, you know, drawing with a stylus. Because God gave you fingers to use them. And by God, I mean Darwinian evolution. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. But yeah, or am I? Anyway, um, there we go. I'm gonna blueing it up a bit. Gubernatorial. Um, anyway. There we go. Alright. Damn, I also draw with my thumb on my phone in Ibis. Yes, this is Ibis, so let's go, fellow finger artist. I'm also drawing with my thumb, but yeah. Sentry technically isn't classic, but is at the same time. Yeah, that's what I love about Sentry, The added lore. Breaking lava insults stylus fandom. Yes. Louis, well, not Louis. Louis Pullman was awesome. Nice. You were doing the fire. Oh, yeah. Another wizard joke. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, that's the final head done. Alright, let's lock in. One last time. Let's do this. Now I'm going to do something very interesting with this hand in a bit. But again, let that bit come and then I'll do it. Until that happens, we'll have to wait. You'll see what I'm talking about. So, yeah, that looks good. Alright. And now we're gonna do the special wait, no, actually not yet. It's not yet time for the special technique. I must earn it first. Alright. Where is it? There it is. Bam, bam. Alright, now I've earned it. Copy that. Paste that. I'm gonna flip it over and oh, not shrink it, jeez. Bring not oh god damn it. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Bring it over and line it up. All right, that's as lined up as it'll ever be. Wait, no, no, it's not. It's not. Now it is. Okay, there we go. Boom. All right, that's the hands done now too. Kinda. Let me do this. Um. All right. It may not be perfect, but it'll do. All right, and we're almost done. The final props are all that's left. Come on. No, I'm gonna keep it vibrant actually. We're almost done. Let's see. Oop, I missed a spot there. The thing I noticed. Let's thicken that up a little. And if if I'm thinking right, wait, hold on. I need this blue to finish it off. If I've done things right, that should be it, actually, for the main rendering. Did I miss anything? I know the fire is looking a little bare bones, but that's on purpose. I'm going to be doing a transition there. Hold on. I am drawing Century right now. Dang, okay. If God wanted me to use my fingers, then he would have made them so fucking fat. Fair enough. Is it pronounced Louis? Yeah, it is. It is. Looks right. It is, in fact, from what I've heard, or how I've heard people say it, I believe it is supposed to be spelled Louis. Uh, like our good friend Louis side. Um, but yeah, I think that's looking good. I don't particularly want to do the background right now. We can do that off camera, maybe. But I think I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna play with fire real quick. Wait, why did I copy that? I want to cut that. Yeah. Paste it. Oh, oops. And do the same here. Cut it out and paste it again. And once more, do the same here. Cut that out. Paste it. Alright, now we should have each of them as a fire. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna duplicate that. We're gonna change, no, not change the drawing color. We're gonna be going to hue and saturation. I'm gonna be changing the hue to that blue, that nice lovely blue. Increase the lightness. That's it, there we go. And then we're gonna I want to keep it more flat because it is a figurine or like an action figure, so it's not gonna have the transition. Does that look good, or should I just keep it the orange that it was, like this? Does that look good? What first draw on paper? Orange is better. All right, I'll keep it orange then. I do usually draw first on paper when it comes to when I'm doing my Fakemon designs. That's usually what I draw. This is a Fakemon channel mainly, but this one I didn't. This one I fully made from scratch on Ibis Paint. There we go. All's as it should be. Alright. I'll keep it that. Alright. I think if that is it, I believe that is we can play around a little with the background maybe. But the main design is done. We're actually gonna... Oh, yeah, this is the reference, by the way, that I used. This right here. Fully drawn, sketched up here. I'm gonna add a layer from canvas because it's easier to work with that way. I'm gonna duplicate it. We're gonna change drawing color, put it in black. We're gonna, no, not that. Give it an outline. 4 pixel should be good. Yeah. Ooh, oh yeah. That is, yep, that is fun. But obviously this is not going to stay because I'm going to be doing this because it's supposed to show that it's in a casing. 50, there we go. I'm doing another. There we go. Yeah. Alright, yeah, that looks cool. Maybe one more. Hold on. For a 16, I think that would be. No, not 16. For 12. That'll be 12. Yeah, 12's a good number. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Makes it looks like it's in a case, which is great. That's exactly what I'm going for. I was asking because I can't draw on paper. I directly draw. Well, yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. That should still be fine. I do a bit of both. It really depends on the type of drawing I'm doing. But for this one, I didn't. And I think it turned out pretty well, so it's not like it's an issue either way. So, yeah. I think that's going to be it for this. Obviously, I'm going to add a little bit more to the background, probably off camera, because I can't really think of color schemes that would go too well at the moment. I can work with something. Hold on. Let me try. Like, let me see. What does an SHF look like? It's got like a white border almost. Okay. So we're gonna make the base something like this for now. I'm gonna change it again. I'm gonna make those white. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. That does look cool. Yeah, that's the general idea. That, my friends, is the Z action figure, at least the YT version. Obviously, notoriously, Z is hard to keep track of. He has 2 variants. This is my YouTube counterpart, obviously the one I use myself. And then there's the IXC version, which is from Project IXC, the original graphic novel. Designing the packet will be challenging. Yeah, the packet I don't want to do on stream because that's something I do want to do off camera. It's just gonna be a bit tedious. I know one thing I want to do though. That's something I can do, I guess, right now. I want to do this for sure. Put that there. I'm gonna give it some outlines. Hold on. There we go. Alright, that can be there. And I also want to add some text right here and call it alright. So we're gonna change the style and make the text white. How do I... Okay, there we go. 90 degrees. Increase the size. Yeah, this is what I want. This right here. I increase the spacing a little bit. I don't think I have fonts particularly at the moment, but like, yeah, these are very mid fonts. Ooh, actually though, that one's not that bad. It's not the VCR OSD that I usually use, so I'm gonna probably do that in InShot, but this is more of a proof of concept, if anything. Actually, this just does look good, so I might keep it. It's like a bit more blocky than the VCR OSD that I use. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. Yeah, rasterize that. And yeah, I think that looks pretty alright already. We're obviously gonna work on it a little more, like... Oh, almost forgot. Can't forget that. We're gonna add a little signature right here. But yeah, that looks pretty good, I think, for the most part. We can go down here and maybe change the drawing color to yeah. Honestly, I might have just cooked here, because honestly this does not look bad at all. I think it just needs like some kind of SHF branding, because again, I'm trying to make this an SH Figure Arts, but yeah. Why are you choosing numbers? Choosing numbers? What do you mean? These aren't numbers. Numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Not sure what you mean by choosing numbers. Yeah, look at that. I would buy this. Oh, also, one last thing before we end stream, of course. Something that needs to be here, of course. Say no to AI. Say no. Say no. Wait, hold on. Support real artists. Boom. Remove that slightly. The most important part. There we go. Already looks great. I'm gonna add a little bit more shading off camera to the purple background, like make it look more plasticky, like, you know, how packaging usually is. Yeah. What is Pokemon? Handmade Pokemon, yeah, that's what I usually do on this channel. I recently uploaded, and by recently I mean literally today, a few hours ago, I uploaded Devil May Cry as Pokemon. You should definitely check that out. Yeah. Know how to make fonts if you ever want me to. Ooh, well, I'll keep that in mind. Making fonts, that might be fun. But yeah, this is me as an action figure. I'm not sure if I'm gonna add, lighting to the purple background, but otherwise, I'm very happy with how this thing turned out. Like, extremely happy. So, I hope you guys like it too. And with that said, my hand hurts, so I think I'm gonna be wrapping up stream now. Um, I'm very happy. Yeah, I like how this turned out. It looks very professional, which is something I am very proud of. Although I will do this because this is bugging me. Um, Here too. But yeah, I'm very happy with how this turned out. The sword, especially, is easily one of my favorite aspects of this whole piece. But with that said, I think. What does this total to, by the way? What was that? 3 hours and 14 minutes it took me to cook this thing. Dang. Okay then. But yeah. Me rocking up to the local Tesco to buy the Giga Chat Lava Tyrant? Nah. Tesco's shit when it comes to dress selection. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, that's all that's gonna be done for today. I had an absolute blast designing this, and I hope you guys enjoyed as much. If you did, and if you already haven't, like and subscribe. More so subscribe because I would like that. But yeah, definitely like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell because I do upload a lot nowadays. Unlike before when I was on break, I am no longer on break. So yeah, and yeah, I had fun. Um, with that said, I'll catch you guys next weekend. Till then, peace.